I want to start this video saying this. Since 2019, La Masia has been producing great players year after year. We have introduced Ansu Fati, then we introduced Gavi. After that, we had Alejandro Balde, and now we have Lamine Yamal. And this is going to be the player that we are going to be revolving around because of what he has been doing in the past 2 or 3 months has been phenomenal in my opinion. For a guy his age, at just 16 years old, it's crazy to me that he is producing good results club-wise and internationally. Lamine Yamal is not only becoming a well-known name in Barcelona and within the realm of like this Barcelona fan base, but he's becoming a well-known name in the world of football. Everybody's starting to see that Lamine Yamal is here to make a statement, and at just 16 years old, it's crazy to hear what he is doing. Not even Lionel Messi at the age of 17 or 18 years old was able to be as good as Lamine Yamal today at 16 years old. And so yes, it is true. Between 2013 and 2019, Barcelona's academy was very unsuccessful in bringing in youth players into the first team and becoming one of the best players in the world. We haven't done that in a very long time. But since 2019, things have changed, and we're really starting to see the effects that La Masia is having on not just Barcelona, but also in the Spanish national team. And so that is the conversation that I do want to have with everybody here. So if you guys are new here, welcome to this Barcelona family. This is where we talk about everything regarding FC Barcelona and sometimes football in general. If you guys want to support this YouTube channel, you guys can so by liking this video and also subscribing to the channel. I myself would greatly appreciate it. So Barcelona's winger Lamine Yamal has now become Spain's youngest international player and goal scorer at the age of 16 years old and 57 days. He scored a goal against Georgia when he came into the game on the 44th minute. And because Lamine Yamal came in at that specific age, he broke the record, which used to be Gavi's when he was 17 years old and 62 days. Gavi made his debut at that age against Italy back in 2021. And like I've said, Lamine Yamal has broken that record at the age of 16 years old, but against Georgia. And so the reason why Lamine Yamal even got the chance to see the pitch on that night, it was because Asensio got injured. And because Asensio got injured, that also means that Ferran Torres will be replacing Asensio and also an injured Dani Olmo. Spain lost 2 wingers and 2 strikers in the same night. And so that is why we're also going to be seeing Ferran Torres there. And I think that Ferran Torres can put on a great display in Spain's next game because of his great form. And so going back to Lamine Yamal scored a golazo, I would say, right? He scored the 7th goal against Georgia, and this is what Lamine Yamal had to say. I'm very happy, obviously, for my debut and the goal. It is like I am living a dream at the moment. I just have to thank my coach, my teammates, and everyone who has helped me on this path. Yes, the rivals are different, but also my teammates give me great passes, which helped a lot too. So Lamine Yamal continues to break records, and not too long ago, back in August, Lamine Yamal also became Barcelona's youngest debutant in a official match. And so the fact that Spain and Barcelona are already calling up this player and having him play on the pitch, it shows you just how good he is for his age. So he is definitely going to be an important player for Spain and especially for Barcelona, right? Because he quickly became one of the most important players in Barcelona's front line this season. We thought that maybe Lamine Yamal would get his chances in the last 2 or 3 months of the season and maybe just play about 5 to 6 games in total through this specific season, but like Lamine Yamal is only getting better and better, and he's even starting in games under Xavi Hernandez, and he's now getting playing time with Spain from Luis de la Fuente. And so it's great to see that Lamine has also chosen Spain, right? He could have chosen Morocco, but he chose Spain, and he chose Spain for a reason. It's because he knows that with that team, he would be able to get the best from himself and being always surrounded by players that he does see at Barcelona. And this is what Lamine Yamal had to say about his international decision. You can see I'm very happy with the decision to play for Spain. I hope we will do a lot of things together, and I hope that in the Euros, Spain really put out a good mark with Lamine Yamal maybe taking some minutes. Now, like I've said, like I know that we keep downplaying what Lamine Yamal could do in future tournaments, but who knows? Who knows if Lamine Yamal could be even a starter in the Euros, right? We thought that Lamine Yamal was not even going to get minutes in the first 10 to 15 matches with Barcelona, but here we are with Lamine Yamal starting on the right side, scoring goals, providing assists, bringing a lot of creativity to the team, and so he continues to prove why he should be in the first team for both internationally and club-wise. The amount of impact he has, the creativity, the goals that he scores at the age of 16 is just not normal. Not even Messi at the age of 17 years old was at that level of Lamine Yamal today. Now, I'm not trying to say that Lamine Yamal is going to be better than Lionel Messi. I don't think so. I just think that Messi will be a once-in-a-lifetime type of player, but at the end of the day, we just don't know. And if Lamine Yamal even reaches 90% of what Messi was, that's still really good. That is still a player that can mark an era in football. And so because he is so young, we have to do everything in our power. And when I mean by our power, I'm talking about Barcelona. Barcelona have to do everything in their power to make sure he does not end up like Bojan. And I'm not going to be saying, let's not make him become a Ansu Fati, because I don't think that Ansu Fati is like finished yet. I think that Ansu can still revive his career. But with someone like Bojan, right, we have to do everything that we can to not have Lamine Yamal go on a down spiral within a span of 2 or 3 years, like what happened with Bojan back in 2009, 10, and 11. And that is the main talk of this whole thing, right, is we need to continue to make sure this player develops in the right way, and he only gets better season after season. And I do think that it's important to nurture Lamine Yamal correctly, because it will show to the world why La Masia is still the best academy in the world. And yes, it is true, La Masia is really making a great comeback. Those times between 2014 and 2019, they couldn't produce not a single great gem to go into the first team. And even if there was, they left early. Like for example, Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons is now becoming a great player for PSV and also the Netherlands. And so he's bound to be linked to Barcelona within these next 2 years because of his progression. But besides that, there wasn't really any players that blossomed into the first team and became an official starter. After 2019, then we started to see the talents rising to the top, like Ansu Fati, Gavi, Alejandro Balde, and now Lamine Yamal. Now you may say, Kevin, you forgot Pedri. No, Pedri is not a La Masia product. He did come from Las Palmas. But you guys understand my point. Now, because we have a great sporting project, we have Xavi Hernandez at the helm. Every time he does see a gem in La Masia, he's going to want to push that player into the first team if they ever do get the chance. And so look, let's not overpraise this player either. Let's be grateful for what Lamine Yamal is today at the age of 16 years old. Let's make sure that he progresses correctly, but let's not overpraise him. Let's not say that he needs to be starting in the next game and in the next 45 games and he should be scoring 30 goals a season until the age of 32 years old. Let's not say that, right? Let's not say that Lamine Yamal should save Barcelona and win the Champions League and or carry the Spanish national team to a World Cup. Let's just continue to take this step by step, and let's not put too much pressure on Lamine Yamal. Let's protect him. Let's have him being coached right. Let's show that he is trusted, and most importantly, let's take care of his physicalness, because every youngster that has blossomed into the first team of Barcelona, yes, we have overused those youngsters, and yes, we are blessed to see someone like Gavi not get injured for about 4 to 6 months, like what happened with Pedri. Alejandro Balde recently got injured about 4 or 5 months ago, and he was out for about 2 months. Luckily for us, one of those months was in the summer break, but you guys know what I mean. We can't overuse these youngsters. I think that Lamine Yamal has to be protected. We cannot use him in every game and have him save us at such a young age, right? We need to have other options through the season. Rafinha has to pick up his form and bring assists and bring goals and bring creativity. Joao Felix has to become the player that we all think that he can be for the club, so we don't have to overuse Lamine Yamal. So that is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.